Alright, here we go again. And we are going to the mega structure. Let's go. No mucking around. I love that green glow of the sun in the sky on the right hand side there. It's a pretty tunnel. Move my mouse.
By the way, I finished my analysis of the particle clouds. At first I thought they might be some kind of nanotechnology, but I was wrong. It's a lot worse than that. What we're looking at is a completely unknown type and state of matter. Completely inexplicable within our understanding of physics. Created and manipulated by someone.
Fascinating.
Shall I join you?
Yakut, take us in.
Aye, aye, sir.
Let me sit down first.
Have any of you ever read an ancient writer called Ian Banks? I guess not. He postulated the concept of the outside context problem. That's when a society encounters something so advanced, so different, that they simply could not have conceived of it. That's what this is. This whole place is one giant outside context problem. And we're headed right into it.
More of death. Kind of looks like Jaws too, like flying through this entryway.
I think I can set down over there.
There were lots of
Should
spikes.
Please do. I can't wait to get a closer look.
You're gonna get scared out of your banana.
Setting down.
Okay, everyone. We need to explore as much as we can, separately if need be, but stay in touch. Record anything interesting you find, and pay special attention to any clues as to who built this place and why.
The schematics we found in that lab were extremely incomplete.
I love this game.
So if you can find any more of those, that would be great.
I think someone should stay at the VTOL just in case.
I volunteer you. See you later, Al.
He disappeared. Where did he go? Oh, he's standing over here, staring off into the dark. That's quite the graphics you have there. Anyway, let's go find these guys. Running down long hallways of stone and metal and light. Too slow, you could. Byron, Melville, and I always just jump off here, but there are stairs, which is hilarious because they run round. Which is funny. Melville goes in there. Byron goes in there. And Yokut goes in there, because that's a thingy. And I go in here, because there's a big door.
Hold on a second, 1K.
Yep.
I think I can find an override for that door.
I just triggered that.
Maybe after that, you can help me with this elevator?
And Yokut is in the
One
elevator,
problem at
and
a
we can't
time.
go in there.
What's going on with these fast structures?
Indeed.
Okay, door should be opening.
Thank you,
Now,
darling.
about the elevator.
And then we find this. Whoa.
Isn't this an incredible space? Look at it all, it's beautiful. That's good, that's excellent. I find that a lot of people these days can't see the beauty in things created by human hand.
I should have picked the other one.
They can look at an ant colony or a coral reef and be impressed, but if it was made by humans, they just don't see it. It's good to be humble as an individual, but we have to be careful not to lose track of our accomplishments as a species.
I do kind
If
of
we're
agree with
impressed
you.
by the complex patterns produced by animals, then this should be breathtaking.
Maybe. Maybe I should have disagreed with you. What on earth is that? Talos, but we followed Byron, we had that dialogue. Let's get out of here and go through the door. Okay, Yakut is gone. And we can't go in there. Let's go find a stairway or something. The doorway. And run. Down and down and down and down and down and down and down. And through this maze of stone and metal and light and trees. So much greenery for inside. And mushrooms! And grass and mushrooms! And falling off ledges. Oh, that's so terrifying. Not a fan of heights. Oh, and lilies! And ferns, and I'm sure I have one of them. Oh, there's your coot. Triggered the same.
Hey, 1K, can we talk for a second?
Sure, we're
That
broadcasting
whole
this to
thing with
everyone,
the
but
elevator
anyway.
just gave me the creeps. When we first arrived here, I was really excited. It's such a huge place. The technology is so advanced. If we figure out what it all means, we could really change the future of New Jerusalem. The mayor says we have to avoid repeating the mistakes our ancestors made, to stay humble, to not reach too far. And that sounds very abstract, but I've seen the ancient cities. I've seen how much they built, how much they grew, how far they fell. So I've been thinking, what if all this sets us on the same path? What if this is too much power for anyone to control? Then what do you think it was?
Decisions. It doesn't matter what it was. We're not them. Like, I think that is such a good answer. It was actually a lack of power. With more control over their biology, they would have survived. That's just, you know, political schmalitical. I don't care.
I'd never thought of it that way, but that does make sense. The more control you have over nature, the more you can deal with its unpredictable elements. So our ancestors didn't go too far. They didn't go far enough. Interesting.
Indeed.
Thanks for talking to me, 1K.
You're welcome.
I know we're in the middle of something, but I kind of needed that.
No problemos. Let's go find some more puzzles, because this game is awesome. Splashy, splashy. Oh, hello, let's go. You coming? Good, good. Oh, look. More puzzles.
Looks like another set of puzzles. Same pattern, 1 gate, 3 receivers.
Imagine that.
Like some sort of fractal symmetry.
Let's go. Not that one, clearly. This one. Nope. Nope. It is this one. And then this one. And then that one. They're just all over the place. I know, they make it so super straightforward. It's not It's just not fair. And it's like so easy. Let's go do this one backwards. It's the same. It's fine. It's fine. We do get it mixed up eventually, yeah, because there's 4 here.
I keep getting locked out of parts of the system. I think I've tracked down some more schematics, though. Let's see. This might do something. Or not.
Oh, we gotta go do that other one. Let's go across there and do that one first. Because there's nothing like stopping us from doing this. Oh, the feeling in my body when running on these things is just terrifying. Alright, let's have a look at this big door with somebody's face in it. No dialogue triggered? Okay. I thought there was dialogue. But, you know. Complete with freaky noises. It's great, isn't it? Oh, there's not one here. You could actually jump off though. I'm literally not gonna do that. No. Anybody who's ever watched me play games before, or like knows what I'm like, knows that like I am a big chicken. Oh, we have to actually. Right. Ugh. I think the blue one is over there somehow. Oh, dear me. Just gives me the heebie-jeebies every time. Yep, here we go. And now we don't want to cross over any of that. We just have to do it like that, I think. Nope, that one. That one. That one. Oh, no. Wackadoo. Puzzles everywhere. Big laser. Big laser. Oh. Just gotta follow the thingy to find the switch, and we turn the big blue laser on. Look at that.
Good job, 1K.
Thanks, Byron. I'm gonna run through the water because I don't like it. Is that? No, that is not stairs. But I can jump down there. Haha, how cool. I'm just not gonna do it because my stomach does not appreciate me at the moment. Alright, we've done down, let's go up. Like a lot of uppage. This game game is just so visually incredible. It's so beautiful. I think this is the red one, maybe? Where are we?
This is madness. Even the walls are bursting with power.
Is that it? That's all the commentary you're going to give on that? Ooh, we have another level. Let's go this way. I don't think this is it somehow. Or maybe it is.
I wonder how far down this goes.
I don't want to know that. I just give my feet the heebie-jeebies when you say things like that. And there's a hole there, so let's not run into that. Oh, that's the green laser. Okay, let's go back and do that other one first then, because there was another puzzle back here. I'm not shivering through my spine. Oh, this one is so annoying. Like, I don't... It's annoying because I don't actually understand it. It's annoying because I don't understand it. There's the blue one over there, which is that gate. And I think all I had to do was change this. I don't even know. Basically just had to move it so I could reach it. And then if I back here, whoops, damn it. It goes underneath. Oh no. No, I had to change that to red, didn't I? Yes, I did. Because I don't need that other gate open. And it just goes straight under. See, yeah, it's so weird that that works. Anyway, it works, and I'm doing this. So that's the red one.
Well done.
Thank you, Al. And then we run back to over, which way did we go? Yeah, we came, so we have to go over the Tetramino Bridge. And then the green one is down here. Ugh. Don't fall in the hole. I think that's how we get back down without... These puzzles are way too easy, I think. There was a couple of them that took me a while to work out, but... Big green laser. Okay.
The gate's open. 1K if you want to. Go ahead. I'll finish up scanning this.
No problemos. Now I just have to, if I go this way, yes, back up, and then go down that one that was in the middle, so we don't have to go back over the Tetramino Bridge. Is that, am I wrong? No, I'm not. I just haven't gone back far enough. Is that correct? Yes, it is. Down here. It's funny, you do these enough times, and you actually do remember pathways. I never thought that that would be me, but anyway. Because this is 1, 2, and then 3. Yeah, you actually cross over up the top. I never, like, actually noticed that before. well done. I really wish it was more complicated. I mean, it is the first time you do it, I suppose. Because you have no idea. But, hot damn, it's still amazing. I should turn that little marker off. Okay, I think we're gonna get another overload here. Oh, spoiler alert. Feel free to pause and read.
Mother? What are you thinking about, Mother?
The Talos principle. You see, it has two applications. One is to the self. It means facing the truth even if it frightens us. Understanding that living beings are machines and we can't afford to lie to ourselves. But that's just the beginning. The second application is to the world. This one seems easier at first. It's less difficult to understand that the universe is a machine, governed by laws.
So we and the universe are the same.
No, and that's the crucial part. We are conscious. Consciousness is rare, unlikely, but it's also the foundation of everything else. Without us, there can be no meaning. Without someone to perceive it, the beauty of the universe is pointless. But that shouldn't make us arrogant. No, in fact, it means we carry a tremendous responsibility. We are the light of the cosmos. And if we go out, there will be nothing but a cold, dark machine.
Indeed. Act 2. The human form divine. Indeed. Indeed, indeed.
Athena.
The founder was here?
She could still be here. What if this
I don't know
This
how
is
you
why
guys
she
came
left,
from
to
that,
build all this?
But anyway,
We have to look for her.
it's part of the
I'm
story,
reading
I
some pretty
suppose.
big energy spikes. I think we better scramble.
But she could be right here, right behind the next door. I could turn around a corner and walk right into her.
If she's really here, she'll still be here when we come back. But right now, safety needs to come first. Let's go, Byron.
You're... Oh. Damn you, but you're right. Heading back.
Was that really the founder?
I think so.
It was her. For years, I've wondered what happened to her, why she left, where she went, why she didn't tell me.
If the answers are here, I promise you we'll find them.
There should be
We just
way
have to
more
be
chaos
careful.
happening.
Follow protocol.
I still can't believe the founder built this place. Has she been here the whole time?
We don't know that she actually built it. All we know for sure is that she was here at some point.
The voice of
Of
reason
course
is
she
always
built
Al.
this. Who else would have the kind of vision necessary to accomplish something like this? The question is why? And why like this? Why recreate all these aspects of the simulation? What is she trying to tell us?
It does seem like it might be a test.
I don't
I can't
think
imagine
can use
any
this
other
to-
explanation. But why is it so broken? Or does it just appear to be broken so that we have to learn how to fix it?
Oh, I didn't
I
know.
hate this.
Well, I know one thing for sure. Everyone in New Jerusalem is gonna go absolutely nuts.
How dull it is to pause, to make an end, to rust unburnished, not to shine in use. as though to breathe were life, life piled on life, were all too little and of one to me. Little remains, but every hour is saved. From that eternal silence something more, a bringer of new things, and a vial it were, for some 3 suns to store and hoard myself, and this grey spirit yearning in desire to follow knowledge like a sinking star beyond the utmost bound of human thought. Ulysses. Author Alfred Tennyson. I have never found this before, because you can't use that terminal in the beginning of this, because Melville does, and that's what she uses to open the door for you. Wackadoo! And Byron goes round to that other beautiful spot. Oh, there's another one. Chernyshevsky. From Arkady Chernyshevsky's In Our Likeness, Essays on Humankind Reaching Adulthood. What I propose then is that we are not born as entirely free agents responsible only for ourselves. The very core of what we are, our sentience, separates us from and elevates us above the animal kingdom. As I have argued, this is not a matter of arrogance, but of responsibility. However, this blessing also demands something else from us, something more personal than responsibility, and that is loyalty. Our ancestors, less atomized than we are, experienced a crude version of this loyalty, swearing allegiance to tribes, races, nations, and other such semi-fictional concepts indeed. This fragmented understanding was easily exploited and led to many conflicts. We can condemn them for that, or we can choose to believe these were necessary historical steps towards our growth. But above all, we must stop indulging in such childlike behaviour. Our species can no longer afford to believe in Mother Russia or Uncle Sam. Neither, however, can we afford to indulge in the adolescent rebel's misanthropy, rejecting the many gifts we have been lucky enough to receive, not from above, but from the history of our species. To put it simply, each of us owes a burden of loyalty to humanity itself, to the human project across time and space. This is not a minor matter, or some abstract issue for philosophers. It is a profound and significant part of human life. It is a universal source of meaning and insight that can bind us together and set us on a path for a brighter future. It is also a division, a line that must be held against those who preach the gospel of self-annihilation. We ignore it at our peril. Chernyshevsky, like Drennan, stood by this belief to the bitter end. Without him, the archive would not exist. As we owe humanity our loyalty, so we owe a more personal debt to those individuals who gave everything for our story to continue. Indeed. Oakley dokely. Oh, hello. We have the Pandora and the Sphinx and Prometheus again. Interesting. Wow, okay. I am supposed to be getting out of here, but it's all good because we're allowed, apparently. Where did Byron go? Down here. Is there anything revealed now at the end of this sequence? No? It should be brighter with sparks. Lots of sparks. Like, this place should be fully unhappy if we should have to get out of here. But it's, like, really not. Okay. Big door. Let's get back to the VTOL. Save points. I want to know why it's called a VTOL. It very much looks like the one from Avatar. Which is to say, completely gorgeous and a feat of engineering, and I want one. Look at it. I just love that. It's the potential engineer in me, I'm sure of it. if I could study. Anyway, let's go.
All right, take us back to base camp, Yakut.
Yes, sir. I'm getting some new readings. Looks like 2 of the northern sites are lighting up.
Conveniently.
I think that may have been me. I suspect the puzzles are somehow tied to the transport system. Like we're supposed to solve them in a particular order.
Makes sense. Where is Melville? Melville is missing. We left her behind. I can't see Al because he's behind me, but Melville is missing. What the heck, bros?
All right, everyone.
I found a glitch.
Our main objective is getting back into the megastructure.
Oh, Al's
1K, I
scary,
want
though.
you on puzzles. You seem to have a knack for them.
Indeed.
But the rest of us can't neglect our secondary objectives of
Now
studying
they're
this
coming
island
out.
and understanding this technology.
That was freaky. I'm sorry, but I just want to jump down there. Alright, Megastructure 1 done. Northern sites lighting up. Let's go. Desolate Island North 1.
You should be headed towards an island off the northern coast. The terrain's pretty rough, so be careful.
The island has another island attached to it.
Yes, it has several, actually.
How irritating.
What?
Excuse me. Looks like a spaceship. And we're going in the tunnel. Whee! Let's go, elevator. Oh, you see, you can't look around as you go through that blank spot. Wow. One. Hello.
What the?
Hello. Hello. You need to get through there, so we need to get out through here and stand on that one. And then I take control of me body and stand on this one and get this newbie back here onto this one. And then I go through here and put my palm on the palm reader for this machiney thing with the pretty, gorgeous, amazing blue lights. So it's sparkly. And now we get conversation from the rest of the peeps. The founder megathread. Please keep this discussion of the alleged presence of the founder at the site of the megastructure confined to this thread. I'm still in shock. I wasn't even sure the founder was still alive. Of course she is. And now that we have reached completion day, she has sent us her sacred messengers. Wow. Jocks. I can't do a French accent, so I'm just not going to do it. Could still be aliens. It's not aliens. And if Prometheus and Pandora are sacred messengers, why has one apparently chained the other? The day of her return is imminent! Thank you, Thekla. Oh, I can't wait to get that achievement. So now you agree that Byron was right and Byron was right to want an expedition. In fact, it was the founder's will all along. And when you said it would be wrong to even consider going to the island, you were acting against the founder? Your word games aren't going to help you when the founder returns. Aurinia. I like that name. Neve, it was wonderful to hear Athena's voice again, but with all the emotion inherent in this matter, we should be careful not to get swept away. We don't really understand anything yet. I can't help but wonder if Miranda is her daughter. Was Athena trying to start a new civilization? Did she abandon New Jerusalem? It's conceivable. She was always a leader. Maybe she just wanted to experience something private. She would never abandon New Jerusalem. Yeah, I like that middle one. I think I've done the other two. A valid point. She had enormous responsibilities from the very beginning, and while we were family, she had too many burdens to ever have a private life of her own. I understand your point, but why leave Cornelius behind then? It's none of our business. Fair enough. True that. Alright. Let's go do some more puzzles. I'm just gonna run around here because I can. Just wasting time, you know? Sort of. Not really. Alright, so this is the back of the ship, obviously. The ship-like contraption. What are you doing, Al? I'll talk to you in a minute. I have puzzles. Yay, platforms. Do I need this? Oh. Boing! Give me that. That's so funny. Clones everywhere.
Any further insights on the particle clouds, Melville?
To be honest with you, Byron,
Bye.
I feel like a caveman trying to study Bose-Einstein condensate. I'm seeing unknown particles whose every property violates the laws of physics, apparently capable of being controlled and recombined into just about anything. It's ridiculous.
Maybe someone in New Jerusalem can figure it out.
Sure, just give them another 1,000 years.
Oh, no way. It did it. No, but it's not doing it. Okay. Alright, get out of there. Come back here. Oh, next to you. Here we go. Get on there. There we go. And then we go here. That's the first gate. Let's go through the first gate. Where is he? Oh, up there. And then we go on the other one. And that gives you the other gate. You have to have line of sight. And then you can just whoop, straight over into your other body. Alright. That is so funny. Bye! Alright, let's talk to
Okay.
Myrtle.
I've been watching you solve these puzzles, and this body replication tech is incredible. It just casually blows up the very foundations of our society.
I wonder if there's 31.
Do you have any idea how hard it is to make more of us? We're not like a toaster. You don't just weld together a couple of wires and a motherboard and call it a day. Not to mention how hard it is to even find some of the materials. And this thing just, poof, new human. It was. Or was it? And even if it was, sorry to be heretical, but does it matter? If we can figure out how this works, we can finally, easily create more people. We can grow. We can expand. We can build a real civilization. Isn't that worth pursuing? I don't have a poetic circuit in my body, but that's exactly right. People get on my nerves, but without them, the world is boring. Yes, people cause problems, but even the problems they cause are interesting. Don't tell anyone I admitted this, but why do you think I do this job? Without people to populate the universe, what's the point?
What is the point?
Anyway, we all need to think about what this means. Glad you and I are more or less on the same page.
Sure. Thanks, Melville. Now we gotta talk to Al. Or not?
This body replication technology is proof of just how vital this expedition is.
Byron is alive
We may not
first.
know how it works and what its limitations are, but the technology itself isn't even what really matters. What matters is to expand our imagination, to realize that other futures are possible. I'm glad you see it that way too, 1K. After all, the world is better with you in it, isn't it?
Aw, you buttering me up, buddy. It's alright, I like butter. Why won't it give me the voice? It won't let me. It won't let me. Okay. Let's go back in here. And then go back out again. No? Okay. There's a bug. There's a bug in the game. Meow. Meow. Oops. I made it. Okay. Oh, there's another one. That's right. Oh, and that thing up there. Ugh. Okay, 2 peeps with platforms. Oh, we gotta get up here. Right? And I gotta get on top of your head. And then this dude needs to come over here. And stand next to the box. And then this dude with me gets on there, and then gets on there. And then this dude gets on top of the box. Is that right? And then we look up and go up, and that's it! No way! Wackadoo. And I'm pretty sure if I did that right.
I'm glad to see all those overloads haven't damaged your logic circuits.
Thanks. Ooh, what's that? guys just wait there because I gotta come back and use you later under content. What else have we got here? The technology discovered by the expedition changes everything. Every argument about how hard it is to get access to the resources necessary to create more of us goes out of the window. We can create more people. 1K doesn't have to be the last, and it would be easy. Are we really going to give up just because of the goal? Energy doesn't just come from nowhere. We have no idea what the real cost behind this technology is. Besides, the goal is an ideal, not just a limit we ran into by accident. It is the will of the founder. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. It's not necessary to share a personal belief in the founder to understand the value of the goal. It's clear to all, but the most radical, that humanity needs limits for its own sake and for the sake of the planet. You say that as if it was self-evident. It's not. You're smuggling a whole host of misanthropic ideas, ideas into the conversation under the disguise of reasonableness. Your premises are completely rotten. Okay, I believe the results of human history speak for themselves, but I find it shocking that anyone would disagree with something so obvious. Shocking that anyone would value human beings and think that maybe our ancestors could have solved their problems using their brains instead of preaching misery for all, that maybe there is some point in blaming other factors beyond technology and growth, like, I don't know, people in positions of authority preaching their self-important morality instead of trying to solve ordinary people's problems. Authority? I'm just an academic. That's completely disingenuous, and you know it. Your clique has the mayor's ear. Clique? I assure you, there's no such thing. This conversation is getting out of hand. If you can't behave, I'm shutting this thread down. I really, really love this game. Just take it to private. I have no desire to be berated by fanatics. Been arguing with the mirror again. You all seem to have opinions about civilization, but don't forget that the premise of civilization is that we all have to be civil. Thread closed. Good idea, Jeremy, and good call. Civility is important for a civilization. Oh, I have to sneeze. Excuse me. Can we talk to Byron? There we go. Whenever the game decides. There we go.
Hey, 1K.
Tell me a joke.
I think every single human being is completely unique, and every instance of consciousness is a miracle. The more of us there are, the more alive the universe is. And the more we all interact with each other, the more complex the life of the universe becomes. So I believe that people are a fundamental good. I don't believe we're all flawless, but I think every one of us matters precisely because nothing else does.
Interesting.
In the principle of it, no. It's not just that I believe humanity is fundamentally good, although I do. It's that I think sentience is the foundation of everything else. What's the point of stars and galaxies, of hills and forests, without someone to perceive them? But my faith that we can actually grow up, that we can break out of these loops and take control of our destiny, that's something I struggle with every single day. Could be, yes, of course. All technology has the potential to be misused, from fire and the wheel to whatever makes these particle clouds. But that doesn't mean it has to be. Athena was always trying to understand the reality underneath what we perceive, the objective truth. That's why she was capable of leaving the simulation. And even after she was free, she never stopped trying to understand more. I suspect her research took her another step closer to understanding the truth. And such steps always challenge our conception of the universe. But that's the wonderful thing about science. We can adapt our views to the evidence.
Adapt our views to the evidence. That's it, because the evidence is most important.
Because they refused to grow up. They refused to take control of their lives. They let bureaucrats and financiers determine their destiny, and those people could not think beyond themselves, beyond the tiny, insignificant moment they were trapped in. Their technology could have saved them, but what really failed them was their imagination. In the sense of an interventionist deity? No. I wouldn't rule out the possibility, but it's not something I personally believe. But I do think there is something genuinely sublime in this universe, and it's right in front of us. Consciousness. The fact that this sense of self is even possible, that an arrangement of matter can produce a self-aware mind? Think about it. It's a fundamental property of the universe, an unbreakable law that matter has the inherent capacity to become more than the sum of its parts. That is the definition of transcendence. Then at least we may be able to find out what happened in New Jerusalem, why she came here. But I don't think she left the island. I think she's still here, waiting for us to make the right choices. It's hard to articulate. There just seems to be so much intent here. There has to be a reason for all this. And Athena is the only reason that makes sense. She did, yes. Some people in New Jerusalem choose to live in family units, although usually that involves marriage or equivalent ceremonies, not having children. You could say that Athena was a kind of mother to us, and Cornelius a kind of father, but it's not quite the same. Herman? Honestly, I think he makes people feel safe. The world beyond our walls is frightening. Human history is full of failures and disasters. It's easy to look at that and recoil. Herman offers a vision of the future that feels contained, manageable.
Despite the incredibly irritating voice.
Precisely. Our curiosity, our creativity, our ability to grow. Everything that made us who we are. To me, that's not worth it. Okay? How many robots does it take to change a light bulb? Replacing a light bulb is a waste of resources, and the founder would be outraged.
What? That's terrible.
Herman didn't seem to think so.
Indeed. That's because Herman is annoying. Oh, it is that bottom one. I would love to have jumped off, despite my incredible fear of heights. Is it just me, or does that look like a path? Yeah, that looks like a path. Oh, this one was annoying. Because that was hidden. Alright. Don't jump in there or you're screwed. Oh, come on. Ah! Oh. I just am never sure that that's how we were meant to do it. Bye! Alright, where was that path? Let's go around this side first. Okay, there's nothing around there. But elsewhere, that this is a path. I wish we could ski down here. How cool would that be? Oh, that's the rail. Rock. No? I just ran down here for nothing? Aww. I don't really remember this. Oh, how cool that they add the water sounds in.
There's an old saying about how, in the end, the sea will claim everything. I have no doubt that this is true. In the long history of the human species, entire regions have disappeared under the waves. Places like Beringia and Doggerland still echo in our cultural memories. But we shouldn't forget that life began in the sea. We are the children of the sea. And it's not through floods and ruin that the sea will claim everything, but through us.
Okay, so there was a bit of dialogue triggered by coming down here. Whee! This is the best. And then you just land right back where you started. Plonk! Almost landed on your foot. That's hilarious.
Miranda is the founder's daughter. It's still kind of blowing my mind. She came all the way out here, left everything she had behind, and created a new life. Why do you think she did that?
Got no idea, bro.
Neither do I. Maybe she was just lonely.
Maybe. What else we got? Aw, how are you feeling? I love that.
I'm not sure, to be honest. This is all so surreal.
You're a very sensitive soul.
Walking around
and I
here
really
is so
like it.
peaceful, but it's also, I don't know. One moment I feel inspired, the next, kind of creeped out.
Indeed.
No, I never did. I would have loved to.
764, yep.
Nope. You know, people throw around the word awesome a lot. I probably do it too, but I think what we saw in there is the proper meaning of the word.
I would have to agree.
Our ancestors relied heavily on fossil fuels for energy generation, which released a lot of carbon dioxide. This caused the atmosphere to trap more heat, which changed the planet's overall climate. The effect continued even after they were gone, and these low-lying areas were flooded. I've seen a lot of places like that.
On Cornelius. From the personal reminiscences of Mitku 166. Interesting. Blake? William Blake. God appears and God is light to those poor souls who dwell in night, but does a human form display to those who dwell in realms of day. Human form. I think that's what Act 2 was called, wasn't it? Human form something? The Prime Mover by Eustathius. Modernity. Oh, by Eustathius as well. Okay. It's really funny that we don't know who says these. Like, you can guess either if it's Athena or Miranda or Cornelius, just from the tone of them usually, but it's just funny.
If we believe that life is inherently valuable, if we think that other species are worth preserving, and we recognize that most of the universe is barren, then it follows that we have a duty not only to defend life, but to spread it. If life is the most valuable thing in the universe, then perhaps, in a sense, the cosmos itself is depending on us to do this. Like birds carrying seeds to uninhabited islands. Maybe that's our role in the galactic ecology.
Maybe. Where are you? I can get ya. You're in the way. As per usual. that's it. Well done. So sparkly.
I can't imagine spending years in such a desolate place. For what? Science? Enlightenment? I'd much rather be back home in New Jerusalem.
I think it's beautiful in its own way. But I don't understand how our ancestors could survive here. They were so fragile. Imagine getting stuck out here in the cold.
No!
I wonder if there are wolves.
It's kind of a miracle biological humans lasted as long as they did.
Wait, that looks like a path too. I'm hungry. Oh, a sparky thing. Oh, that's right. Yep. Okay. How are those icebergs, like, not flipping over? I don't know. Oh, there it is. Okay. Is that where I just went? No, there's a building down there. Okay. The wind sounds on top of the hills, on top of the summits. That is so cool. I hate the wind, but I can listen to that for hours. Maybe not hours. Wait, that's her, okay. Yes, this one. Alright. Oh wait, I think I need to grab that, that's right. It is up there, so... No, don't! Damn it, fall off. You have to go to the other one first. In this gate. And then this gate. Oh, I can't get in through the door. Through the gate.
I can't even get my brain to think like that.
Indeed. Ooh, a private message. Finally, I'm being contacted. go just figure out what these buttons are. Where are you? T-A-C-A-T? Well, what one's this one then? If that's facing that way... then that one I think is C, is that right? Because there's two there. That would be those two there. It'd be nice if it had a "you are here." Yeah, I think that's the C. Alright, let's do it anyway. I really hope that's right, because if I have to run around and do this all again, I'm going to be so mad. That's me! Dear Founder, I never got to know you. People tell all these stories about you, and I don't know what to believe. Some people say to ask Cornelius. Others say Cornelius is too blinded by grief. Some say Byron stands for the truth. Others say he's a fanatic and a radical and we should listen to the mayor. There doesn't seem to be a way of getting a straight answer, and a whole heap of hex code. Why did you abandon us to this chaos? Why can't you just come back and sort it out? If you're reading these messages, don't you care? Poor Quentin. Number 852. Rodame. Dear Founder, thank you for everything you did for us. I am grateful for the life that I have, which would not exist without you. I hope wherever you are now, you are at peace. NOMA project, trial notes, progress notes, whatever. Maybe God was just trying to make an apple pie from scratch. Okay. No overload on that one. I don't
This
have the
looks like it has
schematics
something to do with energy generation. Am I reading this right?
Energy generation. I'm not reading that one. We have a picture in this one. Can I? Nope, I can't make it bigger. The shutdown. Olufemi Kaneda. Glossolalia. That's an awesome word. Glossolalia, the phenomenon of, apparently, speaking in an unknown language, especially in religious worship. It is practiced especially by Pentecostal and charismatic Christians. Glossolalia, and speaking in tongues. The original gift of tongues was the power to preach the gospel fluently in a language that the speaker had never learned or known in any way. Such speech is technically called xenoglossia or xenoglossy. The phenomena observed today is different. It is an ecstatic utterance, technically called glossolalia. There you go. I had not heard that word before and thought it meant something different in that context, but there you go. Huh. I really did have to look that up because I wanted to confirm what I thought it meant. Okay. Wait, I did scroll to the end of that, didn't I? Oh no, there was a couple more comments at the end. Interesting. The thought terminating cliche from to Miranda, or it has to be either Athena or Cornelius. As you continue your reading, there is a useful concept that I would like you to keep in mind, the thought terminating cliche. This is a type of phrase, often a slogan or a saying, which sounds meaningful but is really intended to make you stop thinking. To pick an example from our history, someone in the simulation might say things like, "It's the will of Elohim," or "It serves the process." And that would be that, case closed. Who knows how many iterations that never advanced further because they just stopped thinking at that point. Do note, however, that a thought-terminating cliche is not the same as a lie. It may very well contain elements of truth, but those elements are used to keep you from questioning a whole set of assumptions that come with it, which may be partially or totally false. This often takes the form of appealing to something you care about. We must protect X, where X is a nation, a philosophy, public order, or even the planet itself. But while you may agree with that element, all kinds of assumptions may be included about how to protect something, or who to protect it from, or what the end goal of protecting it is. If you stop there just because you agree with the surface level statement, the results may be the opposite of everything you wanted, like those who chose to serve Elohim, and in doing so prevented him from achieving his true purpose. Indeed. I like that one. Let's go. Anything else? Goodbye, other body. Wackadoo. Just wait until Melville hears about that saying. What was the other one I thought of? There was another one. Whoa, that was bright. Oh, this one. Could I? Yes, I could technically do that. Oh my goodness. But I can't. Oh, it's so annoying. How do you get that? I can't remember how to do that. Hmm. That doesn't like make a difference, does it? Because it's open, but I still can't get through. Oh. You can literally only just put it through the hole. No, because I can't get through still. Because even, yeah, if I do that, I can't grab it because it's on the other side. You have to put it in there. Bye. Oh, it's me. Bye. That's a cool one. Oh, the music is so cool. Ooh, hello, Rand. Humble greetings, number 1000. This is Rand. Our friend Dodge has assured me You're of sound moral character, and your insightful analysis when we met in the city draws me to the same conclusion. Yes, I'm sure we share a commitment to moral life. Let's agree with him, butter him up a bit. This matter demands that I be forthright. New Jerusalem requires strong moral guidance. Your expedition only makes that more urgent. We must end the incessant debate over the ethics of the goal and focus on becoming the best people we can be. I wholeheartedly concur. Life seems to be so complex, but I'm sure the answers are quite simple. Consider our species. It is simple. Like our ancestors, we're just tubes with inputs and outputs. Yet we run on code so complex that we barely understand it. But the answer is simple. Garbage in, garbage out. It's our moral duty to use our instinct for good inputs to correct the bad inputs. I'm with you so far. I wonder what else he says if I choose the other option. Good, because I have a great deal more to discuss with you. But first I'd like to answer any questions you may have about me. I know who you are. I know I'm going to choose why are you? Answering that question is my life's work. We know our ancestors left behind a computer simulation with access to the archive and the hope it would produce true sentience, and we are now here and we are sentient. The real work is in filling in the gaps, but the more code we unravel, the more clear it becomes that we exist for a reason. Oh, okay. Moving right along. My studies prove that we as a species are no accident. We are the outcome of billions of years of careful machination. It is my firm belief that the big questions have answers and that they're encoded into our very souls. Imagine objective answers to why we're here and how we ought to live. It would be the most important scientific and philosophical discovery of all time. A provable, practical moral code, literal code, which already exists within all of us, without which we could not function. And you and I could be the ones to transcribe it. I can't tell you why, but I've reason to think that island holds the key to the puzzle. All I ask of you is that you stay true to your principles regardless the cost. So what do you say? Is the world a better place if we work together on this? Let's do it! I knew you were one of the good ones. Well, usually there's a bit more of a ceremony when someone new joins the cause. Nothing fancy, just some tests of your faith in some homegrown simulations. But that will have to wait until you're back in the city. In the meantime, welcome to the Order of Uriel. Awesome. Is this some kind of secret society? Oh, absolutely. Most people can't begin to understand the complexities of our work, and yet you just described it as simple. And some even seek to undermine it. One day we will have answers we can share more widely, but until then it's best we preach largely to the converted. Is there a secret handshake? Alright, moving right along. Alright, hello Rand. Let's be friends. No, don't reset. Don't you dare. I'm busy. There's more purple things up there. Let's go do that. Oh, and I've still got the other two other ones to do. Oh, and there's a golden gate.
I wonder what it was like when the ancients were still here. Their world seems so lively.
Not always in a good way. Interesting times are great to read about, but rarely great to experience.
That's true. But they left behind so much art and philosophy and religion, and so many strange stories. Is New Jerusalem like that?
It was, in the beginning.
It sounded very sad and ominous. Am I going the wrong way? Yes, I probably am. Let's go do that one first because it's close. there's another one. Where's my buddy? Okay. Get on there. That's not going to be high enough. How do I get my box back up here? Maybe I just stand down there? Has to be it. I don't think that's going to work somehow. I can try. Nah, it's definitely not going to reach. Oh wait, no, it's too high. You get trapped in there. That's so funny. It doesn't. Nope, that's blocked. It's like blocked from here. This fence is too let's try it anyway. Yes! That worked. Okay, just lift it right up. Yeah, either side of that. That makes sense. Cool. Goodness, we don't freeze to death.
To us who have only just begun this journey of philosophy, the world may seem like a mystery that can never be solved. A great deal has been written since the days of the Seven Sages, but how much of it is truth and how much of it is idle speculation? I've offended many by saying that most philosophy will, as the centuries pass, be discarded as foolishness and superstition. But it is a truth only philosophers fail to see. And yet we cannot abandon reason and conclude that we cannot know anything. Rather, we must accept that the journey towards understanding will be long. And our task is to build a foundation for those who will one day arrive at its destination.
Don't get smarmy with me. Pretty sure there's something behind this one. Oh, this one. Oh, this one. Oh, that was not cool. Oh no, he has to be behind it. But you can't when you're outside the game. Interesting. So I could technically get that out if I did the same, applied the same principle. Alright, which one is this one? C, A, or T? I think this one might be T. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Where is... It's right in front, pointing that way. Yeah, it's T. Or is it? close together here? No. It's only this one, so it is. It's T. I'm just... I'm going with it. So where's C? Or I did C. A. And I've just done T, so I need to do A. So that should be to the left, behind this way. Hopefully. Behind that one, maybe. What's the other one? Was that one? Oh, there's Melville again. Let's talk to Melville.
Yes? Of course I did. She and Cornelius were both there when I was born. Neath was just starting to take over back then, and they were still showing her the ropes. She's so innocent and full of wonder, it should make me want to retch, metaphorically speaking. But I'll admit, she's sort of charming.
Sorry, I was just taking a be real. I got kind of distracted there. My bad.
Busy. There was always another
My bad.
problem to solve. Did you know that she never upgraded her body? Always prioritised everyone else. That's the kind of work ethic I wish more people had. You seem to be a hard worker yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Awesome.
I've never felt the need for a partner as such. I've met a lot of people who do. Athena and Cornelius, Atal and Damien, Sarabai and Hypatia. But that's not really for me. So far, at least. But I do have social needs like anyone.
I'd hang out with you, Melville.
What I like is a pleasant buzz of humanity. Not too close, not too far. Something I can be part of without having it get in my face all the time.
I like that too.
Maybe she just got sick of things breaking all the time. I used to think it was the only safe way forward. Keep things simple and under control. Now I'm not so sure that ever made sense. As far as I can tell, anything, which is insane. The data stream overloads. Yes, they could. There are safeguards to prevent that from happening, but these aren't exactly carefully controlled circumstances. It's hard to predict. Our brains are absurdly complicated, which is why it's so hard to make more of us.
Okay, I just have to go and put the air conditioning on because it's really hot. So, just 2 seconds. bridge. But there's also another... Oh no, I'm not going to that one. I refuse. We have to do this. Which was the other one? A. That's why we were running this way. That's the back, right? So it's just kind of here off to this side. Let's go up to there and find it that way. Oh, that's those. That one and that one are really close together. Would you say that one's behind it down the hill? Yeah, that one has to be A then. I am going downhill here. Okay. The only way is down, I guess. Oh, that's where that goes. Okay. Is this it? And I did it already? No. Maybe it can't be this one then. If there's nothing there. There's nothing on the back wall of this. It's not this one. I would have said that it was, but anyway. So this is actually the only path out by the look of it. Or maybe the one I'm doing. Yeah, that's right in front, would you say? The maps aren't super accurate. But I could say that. So this one is definitely that way. No, I did this one already. And I made this one the T. Maybe this one is the C. Or the A, actually. That's the A. And then this one down here is the T. And the other one on the other side is the C. Oh my goodness. Am I stuck? I'm stuck. Okay. Alright, this one's the A. The one in front is the T. No, just off to the side. Oh, what's that? Let's go down there. Another data port, that's what this is. Data point? I don't know. Funny looking spaceship thing sticking out of the snow anyway. I know.
As we continue exploring the cold northern reaches of the island, the contrast between the harshness of this place and the softness of New Jerusalem becomes more and more pronounced. There is a kind of madness in what we are doing, going to a place that is so hostile to our existence. That does not mean there is nothing to love here. There is, in fact, a great beauty, but it is a hateful beauty, a beauty you can only love because there are places that are not like this. And yet, it is precisely this hateful beauty that the people of New Jerusalem fail to see, and so cannot understand their own blessings.
Okay, not that one. I'm really confused. I think I'm going to have to look it up because otherwise it's just going to take too long. Interesting. There's that piece that way, so I'll do that. Oh, no, this one. Nope, that enters that way, so it has to be this one. Does that work? Yes, it does. Yeah, baby. Sparkly. So sparkly. Oh, wow. This has gone for 2 hours already.
For tricking the gods to help humankind, Prometheus was punished by being bound to a rock, there to be eternally tormented. The chains that held him were forged by Hephaestus, blacksmith to the gods. Was Hephaestus right to allow his art to be used in this fashion? And why was it for lowly, lame Hephaestus to make this choice, and not mighty Zeus? Make yours wisely, then.
Thank you.
As you continue your journey to the flame, remember Hephaestus and the burdens of the blacksmith.
Not that sage, bro. Green one.
The pattern is holding. Solve the puzzles, enter the tower, speak to an entity, turn on the beam. It's like she's appealing to our past, reminding us of where we came from, but changing enough elements to make us view our history through a different lens. Or maybe I'm completely missing the point. I don't know.
Maybe.
You might have something there.
I read about this in a book. It's called defamiliarization.
Yakut? I think I'm actually impressed.
Alright, that's the green one done. I think we'll just take a break there because this is already running for 2 hours, so I'll see you on the flip side.